The story of Rudabeh is a powerful story about love and bravery. She was a princess who loved someone even though it broke all the rules. She stood up to her family and fought against fate for the man she loved. Her story, a really important part of Persian legends, still inspires people today. It shows us how strong the human spirit can be. Rudabeh was a princess of Kabul. She was not just any princess, but one whose beauty and intelligence were renowned far and wide. Her grace and wisdom were the talk of the kingdom, and her presence was said to light up any room she entered. People from neighboring lands would often speak of her in awe, marveling at her poise and the sharpness of her mind. She was a beacon of hope and a symbol of what a true princess should be. Everyone knew her for how beautiful and smart she was. Her beauty was not just skin deep, it was complemented by her profound intellect and her ability to engage in deep conversations on a variety of subjects. She was well versed in the arts, literature, and the sciences, making her a well-rounded individual who could hold her own in any discussion. Her beauty and brains made her a beloved figure, not just in Kabul, but in the entire region. Her dad, Mehrab, was the king of Kabul. King Mehrab was a ruler who was both respected and feared. He was known for his strength and his ability to lead his people through difficult times. Under his rule, Kabul flourished and became a center of culture and commerce. However, his lineage was a double-edged sword as it carried with it a dark legacy that cast a shadow over his reign. He was related to the evil snake king, Zahak. Zahak was a figure of terror in Persian mythology, known for his cruelty and his insatiable hunger for power. The mere mention of his name would send shivers down the spines of those who heard it. This connection to Zahak was a stain on Mehrab's otherwise illustrious lineage, and it was a burden that both he and Rudabeh had to bear. This family history caused problems for Rudabeh. Despite her many virtues, there were those who could not look past her connection to Zahak. They saw her as a potential threat, a reminder of a dark past that they wished to forget. This made life difficult for Rudabeh, as she had to constantly prove herself and show that she was not defined by her ancestry. It made some people not like her. Whispers and rumors followed her wherever she went. People would gossip about her in the markets and in the streets, questioning her intentions and her loyalty. It was a heavy burden for a young princess to bear, but Rudabeh faced it with grace and dignity, never letting the negativity affect her spirit. Even so, everyone loved her as their princess. Despite the challenges, Rudabeh's true nature shone through. Her kindness, her intelligence, and her unwavering commitment to her people won over even the harshest critics. She was adored by many, and her popularity only grew with time. She became a symbol of resilience and strength, a princess who could rise above her circumstances and inspire those around her. Rudabeh's life took a big turn when she met Zal. Zal was not just any warrior, he was a legend in his own right. Their meeting was like something out of a fairy tale, a moment that would change both of their lives forever. It was a meeting of two souls who were destined to be together, despite the many obstacles that stood in their way. Zal was a famous warrior. His feats on the battlefield were the stuff of legends. He was known for his bravery, his strength, and his unwavering sense of justice. He had fought many battles and had emerged victorious time and time again. His reputation preceded him, and he was respected by both friends and foes alike. He was raised by a magical bird called a simurgh. The simurgh was a mythical creature of great wisdom and power. It had taken Zal under its wing when he was just a baby, abandoned because of his unusual appearance. The simurgh had raised him in the mountains, teaching him the ways of the world and imparting its ancient wisdom to him. This upbringing had made Zal unique, setting him apart from other men. His white hair, because of how he grew up, made him an outsider. Zal's white hair was a constant reminder of his unusual upbringing. It made him stand out in a crowd and marked him as different. While some saw it as a sign of his connection to the divine, others viewed it with suspicion. It was a symbol of his outsider status, something that he had to come to terms with over the years. Even though they were so different, Rudabeh and Zal fell deeply in love. Their love was a powerful force, one that transcended their differences and the challenges they faced. It was a love that was pure and true, a love that could not be denied. Together they faced the world, drawing strength from each other and proving that love could conquer all. Their love was against the rules. In ancient Persia, societal norms and family expectations were strict and unyielding. Love, especially one that defied these norms, was seen as a rebellion against the established order. Mehrab and Rudabeh's love was one such defiance. It was a love that dared to challenge the rigid boundaries set by their families and society. Their story is a testament to the power of love and the lengths to which people will go to be with the ones they love. Mehrab, scared of Zal's family and because he was an outsider, didn't want them to be together. He knew that their union would not be accepted by the society they lived in. The fear of retribution and the potential consequences weighed heavily on his mind. He was torn between his love for Rudabeh and the fear of what might happen if their relationship was discovered. The stakes were high, and the risks were immense. But love, as they say, knows no bounds. Rudabeh really wanted to be with Zal, so she made a brave plan. She was not one to be easily deterred by the obstacles in her path. Her determination and courage were evident in the way she devised a plan to be with her beloved. She knew the risks, but her love for Zal gave her the strength to face them head-on. She was willing to defy the norms and take matters into her own hands. Her plan was daring, but it was the only way she could see to be with Zal. She asked Zal to come to her palace. The palace, with its high walls and guarded gates, was a fortress that kept them apart. But Rudabeh was determined to find a way. She knew that if Zal could reach her, they could be together, even if only for a short while. Her heart raced as she sent the message, hoping that Zal would understand the urgency and the danger of the situation. She trusted him to find a way to her, just as she had found a way to reach out to him. Her palace was way up high on a cliff. The location of the palace added to the challenge. It was not just the guards and the walls that Zal had to contend with, but also the sheer height of the cliff. The palace, perched high above, seemed almost unreachable. But for Zal, no obstacle was too great. The thought of being with Rudabeh gave him the courage to face the daunting climb. The palace, which had once seemed like a prison, now became a beacon of hope. From her window she threw down her long black hair. Her hair, long and strong, became a lifeline. It was a symbol of her love and her willingness to go to any lengths to be with Zal. As she let her hair down, she felt a mix of fear and excitement. This was their only chance, and she hoped that Zal would be able to climb up. Her heart pounded as she waited, praying that their love would be strong enough to overcome the challenges they faced. She told Zal to climb up, using her hair like a rope. Zal, with his heart full of love and determination, began the climb. Each step was fraught with danger, but he pressed on, driven by the thought of being with Rudabeh. The climb was not just a physical challenge, but also a test of their love and trust. As he ascended, he could feel the strength of Rudabeh's love guiding him. It was a perilous journey, but one that he was willing to undertake for the sake of their love. Zal, believing in their love, started the dangerous climb. The cliff was steep and the night was dark, but Zal's resolve was unwavering. He knew that reaching Rudabeh was the only thing that mattered. Each handhold and foothold brought him closer to her. The climb was a testament to his love and his determination to be with her, no matter the cost. As he neared the top, he could see the faint light from her window, a beacon guiding him to his love. This showed how much they trusted and loved each other. Their reunion was a moment of pure joy and relief. The climb had tested their love and their trust, and they had emerged victorious. As they embraced, they knew that their love was strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Their journey had been fraught with danger, but it had also brought them closer together. In that moment, they knew that their love was worth every risk and every challenge. It also showed that Rudabeh wasn't afraid to break the rules. Her defiance was a testament to her strength and her love. She was willing to challenge the norms and take risks for the sake of their love. Her actions were a bold statement against the constraints of their society. Rudabeh's bravery and determination were an inspiration, showing that love can give us the strength to defy even the most rigid of rules. Their story is a timeless reminder of the power of love and the courage it can inspire. Zal's dad, the great King Sam, heard about Rudabeh and Zal. Sam, a wise and fair king, looked to the stars for answers. The stars said that Rudabeh and Zal's child would be a great hero. This child would one day rule Persia. Knowing this, Sam gave them his blessing. He understood that their love was meant to be. Rudabeh's troubles didn't end when she got married. When it was time to have her baby, she was in a lot of pain. It took a long time and it was very dangerous. Zal was worried about his wife and baby, so he prayed for help. The Simurgh, who always protected him, showed up. The Simurgh, being very wise, told Zal how to do a cesarean section. This was a brand new medical procedure. No one had ever done it before. Following the Simurgh's instructions, Zal helped his son be born. They named him Rostam. Rostam would grow up to be the strongest hero in all the Persian stories. He would make the prophecy about his parents come true. Rudabeh, after such a hard time having her baby, was praised for her strength and toughness. Rudabeh's story shows us that love can overcome anything. She was so brave to go against everyone for love, and it inspires us. Her strength during hard times for her family shows us what it means to never give up. Rudabeh's story isn't just about romantic love, it's about a mom's love. It shows us how strong the bond between a mother and her child can be. Rudabeh is super important in Persian stories and poems. She is a central figure in the Shahnameh, the epic poem written by the Persian poet Ferdowsi. This monumental work, often referred to as the Book of Kings, is a cornerstone of Persian literature and culture. Rudabeh's story is one of the most captivating tales within this epic, showcasing her as a symbol of enduring love and unyielding courage. She's more than just a pretty princess or a loving wife. Rudabeh is a character who defies the traditional roles assigned to women in ancient times. She is portrayed as a strong and independent woman who makes her own choices, even when they go against societal norms. Her love story with Zal, a legendary Persian hero, is not just a tale of romance but also a narrative of defiance and bravery. She represents bravery, smarts, and love that never quits. Rudabeh's intelligence and strategic thinking are highlighted in various parts of the Shahnameh. For instance, when she helps Zal climb the walls of her palace using her long hair, it is not just a romantic gesture, but also a testament to her resourcefulness and quick thinking. Her unwavering love for Zal, despite the many obstacles they face, makes her a timeless symbol of true love and devotion. People have been telling her story for hundreds of years. The tale of Rudabeh and Zal has been passed down through generations, becoming a part of the collective memory of the Persian people. Storytellers, poets, and scholars have kept her story alive, ensuring that her legacy endures. This story has been told and retold in countless ways, each time adding new layers of meaning and interpretation. People still love it today. In modern times, Rudabeh's story continues to resonate with audiences. Her tale is not just confined to ancient manuscripts but is also found in contemporary literature, films, and even theater productions. The themes of love, bravery, and defiance in her story are universal, making it relevant even in today's world. Her story is a testament to the enduring power of love and the human spirit. She reminds us that love and bravery can beat anything. Rudabeh's story is a powerful reminder that love and courage can overcome the greatest of challenges. Her unwavering commitment to Zal, despite the many trials they face, is a source of inspiration for many. Her story teaches us that true love is not just about passion but also about sacrifice, resilience, and unwavering support for one another. You can see Rudabeh in Persian art, hear her in music, and read about her in books. Her influence extends beyond literature into various forms of art. Persian miniature paintings often depict scenes from her story, capturing the beauty and drama of her life. Traditional Persian music and songs also celebrate her tale, keeping her memory alive through melodies and lyrics. Calligraphy and manuscripts featuring her story are treasured pieces of Persian cultural heritage, and read about her in books. Scholars and enthusiasts continue to study and analyze her story, uncovering new insights and interpretations. Her tale is a subject of academic interest, with numerous books and articles dedicated to exploring its various aspects. Whether in ancient texts or modern publications, Rudabeh's story remains a rich source of inspiration and knowledge. She's often shown in Persian paintings with Zal and Rostam. These paintings not only depict her beauty and grace but also highlight the significant moments of her life. The scenes of her meeting with Zal, their secret rendezvous, and the birth of their son Rostam are popular subjects in Persian art. These visual representations help to keep her story alive, allowing people to connect with her tale on a deeper level. Her story inspires artists and writers in Iran and all over the world. The tale of Rudabeh has transcended geographical boundaries, inspiring creative minds globally. Artists and writers draw upon her story to create works that resonate with audiences far and wide. Her story's universal themes of love, bravery, and defiance continue to inspire new generations, ensuring that Rudabeh's legacy lives on. Rudabeh's story makes us think about what we would fight for. Would we be brave enough to break the rules for love? Would we be strong enough to go through tough times for our family? Rudabeh's story inspires us. It reminds us that we all have the power to do amazing things.